Hey, what's up? It's Ryan Lee with Planet Cheapskate popping on to give us our rate update going into the weekend so you know exactly what the rates are going to look like when you're out looking at those open houses, those showings, anything like that. You know exactly where your rate will end up. Now, just want to start out by saying good luck to my realtor partners out there. Hope you knock it out of the park this week. The last couple weeks were a little slow, but it's picking up. I had a crazy busy day today, and it's so weird. It's so ironic because I know that buyers, for the most part, and I know you as agents, for the most part, aren't really following the day-to-day market, but we just had been slaughtered over the last 2 weeks on the rates, and finally 2 days ago, we started getting some rate relief, and it was really, really nice because we had went up to the eights, barely hanging on to the sevens. It was kind of a depressing time to be someone watching the rates, someone who does what I do. The interesting thing about it is, and the cool part about it for me, is that when rates are high and when there's a lot of activity going on with the rates, it's actually better for a broker than it is for like a retail loan officer or a bank lender, someone like that, because they only got one. They're a one trick pony. They only got one. With me, I have a multitude of lenders. I have conforming, I have non conforming loans. And so there's an interesting thing going on in the market right now. And I think it's like the private lenders, the private money, private investors are now competing with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac to give lower rates because a lot of my DSCR loans, their debt servicing coverage, s- debt service coverage ratio loans are very competitive with the rates that I'm seeing from the standard conforming loans. So a lot of competition out there. It's a good thing if you are out there that maybe we'll see some private money competing with the conforming loans, bringing the rates down, putting some pressure that way. That would be really nice because so far, you know, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the Fed and all that have almost been like the cartel, like the oil cartels, like what are they? The OPEC. They're kind of like the OPEC for our interest rates, and I'd like to see that not happen. So, you know, open it up to some private lenders, and maybe they'll give them a little bit better interest rate. I had an interesting conversation with a realtor partner of mine, and he said that he's working on plans to um, do some things just because there's a chance for doing like owner carry stuff where someone's looking at, a 3% interest rate. They can owner carry and do like maybe a 6% or, you know, and get somebody a better rate, carry the loan, and, just get the Fed out, get the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac out of the equation. And it's just between a buyer and a seller. Takes a unique person who just wants to do payments for that, but it is thinking outside the box. And hopefully the private lenders are kind of taking on the same kind of mindset and thinking like that. So that's going to be great for our rates because if Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the Fed have to compete with private lenders who are willing to go less than they are, it's a win-win for us. So cool to see that. But yeah, good luck to my realtor partners out there. If you need anything, reach out. I can help out with marketing. I can deliver you some coffee if you're at an open house, whatever you like. I got you. I wanted to talk a little bit about our Agent Connect program that we have, U Mortgage exclusive Agent Connect. Now, there's been a lot of rumors about this. I get it. It's not in Kansas yet. Right now, it's being piloted 14 states. Very, very successful. Now, a lot of misconceptions about this. These are not Zillow leads. These are not Realtor.com leads. These are not trigger leads. I've heard that out there. People think they're trigger leads. No, no. We have a special agreement with a company out there who is good at getting leads, but they're not good at converting them. And so we're gonna, convert the leads better because it's been proven that you mortgage loan officers have that crazy high conversion rate. So send them to us. We're gonna get them converted. We're going to get them pre-approved, and we're going to lay them down on your table and say, find them a home. That's how it works. It's awesome. These are not leads. These are pre-approved buyers. And I have all the stats on the average that they got great credit scores, credit scores in the 700s. Usually they have anywhere from, I think, most of them, a majority of them have 10% or more to put down. So these are seasoned buyers. These are not like first-time home buyers. These are not Facebook leads where you get a bunch of first-time home buyers who have bad credit, no money, or whatever. Now, these are good buyers. So excited about that. Now, leading into that, an excellent opportunity if you are a real estate agent out there who's hungry in the Wichita market. I have one spot and one spot. Okay, I'm already signed up to go. I'm going out to one of our major lending partners. We're going to have an event called Winners Win. There's going to be a world-renowned speaker out there, Renee Rodriguez, Matt Ishbia, who is the CEO of our go-to lender whenever it comes to getting loans fast and getting all that done, low rates, fast closings. And Anthony Casa, who is our CEO of our company, our brokerage, U Mortgage, he is going to be speaking too. So three of the best speakers that I've ever seen, I've ever saw. I'm working on my grammar a little bit. Three of the best speakers that I've ever saw. Anthony, every time I learned something, take away from him. He was the leader of AIM, which is the Association of Independent Mortgage Experts, for many many years. He was, and I mean, he's been on the floor of the stock exchange. He's been all kinds of places talking about how brokers offer a better product. And I mean, after hearing the way he talks about being a broker, like I could never go back to, being anything other than a broker working with multiple banks, making them compete. And the cool thing is, UMortgage is a hybrid company. Like we have the ability to like table fund our own loans, which is similar to like what a retail shop would do, but we also broker, and we don't have any loyalty to any lenders. Like we have go-to lenders who really take care of us and we take care of them. But if this go-to lender is not competing with this lender who's given us an awesome rate, awesome pricing, guess what? It's not going to be the one for them. It's going to be for this lender. I have no loyalty to lenders, loyalty to you, and that's across the board with U Mortgage. Is like we are going to shop around. We're going to get you the best deal, and if that lender's not it, then this lender's going to be it, and it's going to be about you, not about them. So winners win. I bought my ticket and my hotel, and it was about $500. I think it was 550. So, and I'm staying in a little bit nicer place. So, I mean, really think someone could pull this off probably under 500 if they really wanted to bootstrap, find a cheap flight, cheap hotel. You could do this under $500, but you got to look at it like this. These are pre-approved buyers that you're going to get down. You're going to get access to our portal, but these are not leads. These are people that are pre-approved buyers. And Zillow, Realtor.com, I know you guys are paying thousands and thousands of dollars every month for these leads. It's ridiculous. This is going to take a $500 investment. Go out there, we can hang out, we can, go to dinner with the group. All of us are going to go out there and we're going to mingle, we're going to get to know each other. It's going to be a great, great time. And I tell you what, if you are the one, talk to me. We'll take you out there. There is a few things you have to do to qualify, but we can take care of that quickly if needed. If you're the one, you meet all the qualifications, and you pay your ticket and it's like $500, guess what? Once this thing rolls out in Kansas, if you're not happy with it, you think it was a big waste of your time, I'll give you your $500 back. How's that? What better offer than that? So come to me, winners win. I got one to give away, and that'll be it. So love to see you join me. So now to the rates. These are not rates that you can go to a bank, credit union, retail lender, whoever it is out there, peddling their services, peddling their rates. They're going to give you whatever they can get away with. When you call them up, when you go into their office, they're going to give you whatever they can get away with because they don't shop around like I do. They're loyal to one lender, and that's the lender that cuts their check every week. These are rates that I get by making 50 of the most competitively priced lenders, banks compete. Every Friday, we do this. I take an average borrower. I take someone with a 700 credit score looking to borrow $250,000 and putting the minimum down required, and I make them compete. They send me their offers, and then I present them to you. Now, here's the thing, these rates can be beat. They're not unbeatable rates, but the question you need to ask is, okay, you can beat Ryan's rates for how much? Because these have no points associated with them. They are fee in pricing, which is another thing people are like, oh, well, maybe you're fee out. So that fee in, fee out just means if it's fee out, that means there's an underwriting fee that's also tacked into your cost. If it's fee in, that means the underwriting fee has been rolled into the cost. So these are fee in. These are on a 30-day lock, which is standard typically. We usually do 90% or 22 days or less, but 30-day lock, because sometimes people can say, oh, well, you're quoting them a 10-day lock or 15-day lock, which makes the cost cheaper. Nope. 30-day lock. And these are 30-year fixed, putting the minimum down that's required. So without further ado, let's get right to these rates. Ladies and gentlemen, in my right hand, I have this week's rate update, spoken like my hero, David Letterman. So let's get right to these. Conventional, 7.875 with an APR of 8.179. FHA is at 7.25 with an APR of 7.974, and VA is at 7.25 with an APR of 7.465. USDA is at 7.375 with an APR of 7.830. So just run down again, conventional 7.875, FHA 7.25, VA 7.25, USDA 7.375. So that's the rates. I'm going to have to get a new posted. It's running out, but hope you enjoy. Hope everybody has a happy and safe weekend. I will see you on the other side.